options. Millions of families miss out on cheap broadband. Best smart TVs to buy. The 5 best budget-friendly microphones for podcasting, as well as how to schedule tweets. You can have a few jokes about Twitter. And electric SUV, a new one has come to market. So let's have a look at what is available today. First one is going to be millions of families miss out on cheap broadband. What's this all about? Is cheap broadband going to be for everyone? I don't know. Let's have a look. Okay, so BBC's got this funny pop-up on their website as well. More than half of low-income households in the UK are in the dark about bargain broadband deals, according to a new report by communications regulator Ofcom. It is a concern. People are not getting the right advice when it comes to switching to social tariff. Yeah, because when you call them, they never tell you what's going on. They give you a price, even if you got a Virgin broadband or whatever. They always give you like, oh yeah, it's £70 a month, £50 a month. Oh yeah, let's put us to retention team. Whereas they apparently on here, it's saying social tariffs are low-cost broadband deals offered to customers on benefits and costs between £10 and £20 a month. Ofcom says millions of families could save around £200 a year by switching. Wow. Who provides this? Current providers include BT, EE, Smarty, Community Fibre, Now Sky, Virgin Media. Okay, Ofcom says it's also urging TalkTalk and O2 awareness drive. Ofcom says more than half of eligible households continue to be unaware of social tariffs. So if you're struggling at the moment, because internet is so essential, they're basically saying we're going to offer you a bit of a deal, which is nice of them. Realistically, should broadband be free entirely? That is the major question that we need to ask ourselves. What do you think about that? What are the best smart TVs at the moment? What do I use? I've got a Hisense off Amazon. However, what's going on here? We have got best smart TVs to buy, and it seems to be this TCL 6 Series Roku TV. Seen it? That's what they're suggesting. It depends now. Do you want a really massive Mahusif TV, or are you happy with a smaller TV? Because these days TVs have become ginormous, and do you need them to be that big? And what should we be thinking about? This is a QLED with mini LED. You've got 55 inch, 65, 75 and 85 inch. For the last 5 years, the TCL 6 Series has been our favorite TV for the money, and 2022 version, also known as the R6 55 series, is no exception. This TV has an excellent image thanks to mini LED technology. Okay, that's one. TCL 4 series. First time I'm hearing about this. CNET, so maybe it's America focused. You can get different brands like Hisense is offered as well, but LG OLED, okay, big name. Here we go, Hisense. Yeah, that's the one I've got. So it's not as high up in the list. It's a 55 by 65. You've got options there. It's got Android TV, 4K resolution, HDMI ports. Among mid-priced models, we like the TCL 6 Series just a little better on our side compared to the Hisense as a strong contender. Its excellent image quality is anchored by best in-class brightness that improves its bright room picture quality. Okay, not bad. What else we got? Vizio V series. There's a few names here, so think about it. Roku Plus series. So I remember Roku used to make the boxes, but now they're making full-on TVs. Well done. Samsung is quite low on the list, surprisingly. Is that because they're more expensive? Is that the reason they're lower? Samsung Q60B is another one. Vizio MQX. How CNET tests smart TVs. Our TV reviews follow a rigorous, unbiased evaluation process honed over nearly 2 decades. Yeah, I think because they've had a nice look at multiple TVs, they will be in a better place to be able to say to us, yeah, you know what, we've tested loads of TVs. We've tested expensive ones. We've tested cheap ones. This is where you can look at getting that good value. Who is this article by? This is a joint effort by David and Sarah on CNET. Thank you for this article. What else have we got today? We've got a few budget-friendly microphones as well, so watch out for that. Podcasting is a real situation at the moment. Are you podcasting? You should be thinking about video podcasts as well. And I'm going to look at 5 microphones here as suggested by Slash Gear and see if I agree with them. Podcasting has exploded as a medium thanks to how okay, Shure SM58. Okay, They're saying that straight away. So that's the first one. Blue Yeti, no, I'll cross that off my list. Too many people have that. If you're doing podcasting, it picks up too much noise. If it's a one mic between 5 or 6 people, maybe Blue Yeti. What else we got? Samsung Q2U. I've tested that. I liked that. It's a USB mic, so most people can use it. Rode Pod mic, okay. Maybe the newer one because it's got USB, but this one needs an XLR. MXL 990. They're quite pricey, aren't they? About 99.95. Okay. What do you think? Out of those, they gave you good options, but I would go with what I've got. For Shure would be the option. Q2U. Yeah, I think out of those, I would go with Shure as number one. Podcasting. You get it nice and close, and it'll sound really good. What else is available apart from that? I did a full episode about microphones, and I tested loads. This mic actually cost only $20, so it's not an expensive mic. So it tells you don't need to spend hundreds of dollars out there to get like a microphone for podcasting. So this is an interesting article, and the mic I'm using, you can hear me kind of, how does this sound? Hello, and thank you for joining me on another episode of Hyping Tech Podcast. Today we are talking about news, reviews, and slash gear. See? Hopefully the mic sounds good to you. Yes, Manroop in the UK, we have a special arrangement where we do daily news in the morning. So right now we are doing a quick update. Thank you to our sponsor, trustedcreators.org. This is article number 2. Let us continue with the next option. Thank you for joining me back. We have got another update for you in regards to Twitter. What has been going on? Mr. Musk has been giving us paid Twitter. A lot of memes have come out. You can see if you're watching us on the video version of this podcast, this MF paid for Twitter. So people are being shamed for paying for Twitter Blue. Why would you get verification if you're paying for it? It's like you just paid for a badge and you think you're verified, you're official. What you say is the same, it's just you've got a blue badge that you paid for. And the worst thing about this is when you hover over the icon, it say this person has paid for Twitter. So they're not like a known or valuable celebrity or known voice. Twitter removed an estimated 407k legacy verified badges Thursday. Twitter responded the only way it knows how, by making fun of Elon Musk. Okay, so there's a few tweets. Let's have a quick look at these. Okay, we got a few of these. This is an authentic Twitter account representing the New York City government. This is the only account for New York City government, run by New York City government. Oh my days, so they haven't got a verification. No, you're not. This account is only authentic Twitter account. Oh my days, so people are arguing amongst themselves. Someone else made another Twitter account with NYC_government. So now we can no longer know who is truly verified. So should the city of New York pay for it? I think cities, news websites, known celebrities above a certain level where people look up to them should get the badge. So Mr. Musk, can you please sort this out for our guys? I'm sure it's pocket change for you. You never know how this works out in this arena. Going on the same theme there is another one which is Twitter related. Let's have a look at that next. How to schedule tweets on Twitter for free. You don't need a fancy software that you pay for that will schedule tweets for you. We can have a look at that for you right about now. How to schedule tweets on Twitter for free. What is this about? So remember, I used to have Hootsuite, Social Blade, all these sites that offer like a paid service. Among social media platforms, Twitter is best known for its quick fire nature, with the restrictive character limit, which obviously has been changed, so you got more characters these days. Scheduling tweets via Twitter website, so you can go and log on to Twitter and do it that way. So that seems to be an access function open to the box for a new tweet as usual. But when you compose a tweet, there's an option there to say tweet immediately or how many times you want to tweet it, like what date schedule you want to schedule it. So that's fairly straightforward, but can you just bulk schedule them? I would prefer something like what I used to do. We used to have like a spreadsheet with a line of text. You put that into your software and it just schedules it for like different days. So it's easier. Whereas this way you have to write the tweet, schedule. You can't do like 10 tweets at once. We used to do a news website where we used to send out updates like every day based on an algorithm. So it just like picked up a headline and tweeted it out. But you can't, you can. Just you have to pay for it. that seems like an interesting option for you to cover you for Twitter. So if you want to schedule it, do that bad boy. Have you got yourself a Tesla, mate? Because if you have, maybe you've got the wrong car. Electric vehicles and SUVs, there seems to be a new killer on the block, which is, as shown on Verge, a trip to Big Bear in Rivian's electric vehicle SUV. It looks like a Jeep Cherokee. Have you seen Jeeps? It actually looks quite decent. I like the lights. It's very futuristic. But imagine you're in the mountains and you run out of electricity. What's going to happen then, mate? You know, chuck a generator on the back on the roof and plug it in. Showcase why it's one of the most compelling vehicles on sale as a first effort from a new automaker. It's even more impressive. Okay, so what's impressive about it? Let's have a quick gander at the main. Ooh, nice and high. Practicality isn't always boring. Interior quality is impeccable. Rivian uses high quality vegan leather, real metal. I'm gonna stop reading right here. Man's said real metal. What is real metal? Apparently this vehicle is using real metal in its composition of making. Verge, you let me down with this article there. Vegan leather, real metal and open pore ash. Have you heard of fake metal? Who does fake metal for a vehicle? If you're making a car, oh my days, mate. I refuse to read the article any further now. That has to be the last one. Hoping you enjoyed that episode today. I'll see you on the next version of hypingtech.com podcast, made possible by trustedcreators.org.